2, 1, go.
The recording has started.
I used to be a Dino newbie until I watched Frank's UB2Bs. With a twinkle in his eye and God by his side, Frank's teachings reaches far and wide. So whenever I need a Dino fix, I tune into Frank26. He's got the latest, greatest news from the street. Tune in now, tune in here, this is the Dino Beat. Now take it from me, Frank is no rookie. It's okay, Tink, give this man a cookie.
Ask me later.
You never know what suit he'll be wearing, so I wear my sunglasses because they are so glaring. So whenever I need a Dino fix, I tune into Frank26. He's got the latest, greatest news from the street. Tune in now, tune in here, this is the Dino Beat. Sit up, be patient, and get ready. Frank's got some news from Walking Stick and Eddie. Frank breaks down the news and keeps us straight. Come on, Iraq, can you give us the rate? So whenever I need a Dino fix, I tune into Frank26. He's got the latest, greatest news from the street. Tune in now, tune in here, this is the Dino Beat. Hey, Tink, I need a cookie.
Oh, yeah?
Come on, Tink, I deserve some cookies. Cookie, cookies, cookies. Come on, Tink, give up the cookies.
Greetings, family. Welcome to another one of your Frank26 UB2Bs. It is the 17th of March, 2026. I greet you in agape love. We are KTFalways.com. Before we do anything, we always go to God in prayer. You know, I've noticed that many of you appreciate our prayers. Many of you call and say to us nice things about the prayers. You know, the ones that really please me. And I had one this week. He sends me a long email. And at the end he says, but of all the things that I've just said, about you, thanking you, I want to thank you because I now walk closer with the Lord. Ooh. He said, I follow you, Frank. I follow you. And I see what you do with Jesus Christ. Indeed, I follow you, Frank. Can't get any better than that. Let us pray and prepare ourselves for tonight. Abba, Yahweh, Adonai, I am with you. I always like being with you. You especially like the children. Jesus said, don't keep them away from me. Let them come to me. The kingdom of heaven belongs to them. I want to be your little child. My mom and dad are with you. My grandpa, My grandma and my grandparents are with you. My ancestors are with you. I want to be your child. I want you to take care of me. I want you to wipe the tears when I cry. I want you to clean the dirt and the blood off my knees when I fall down. I want you to encourage me when I'm scared. I want you to lift me when I just can't get up. I also want you to know that I am sensitive to my sins. When you told Moses that you wanted to give the people some rules that they needed to follow, you met them on Mount Sinai. And you wanted them to be scared of you. Roaring thunder mountain, billows of smoke. Yeah, you scared them all right. Thank you for scaring me. Well, you know, with many things, it wasn't just cancer. It wasn't just the idea of dying, it was the idea of going to hell. Thank you, Papa. Help me to build an ark that I can bring many back with me. Help me, Father. For my fear of you keeps me from sinning. Although I do sin all the time, my fear of you makes me aware and makes me sensitive of my sins. Be with me in what I'm about to do. Be with those that are with us. I talk to a lot of people. Be with them, please. Be with America. Be with President Trump. Be with President Trump. Help him to make the right decisions. He's just a man. And I think he's trying. I pray that the enemy is defeated. I pray that you are victorious in your will, that it would be done on earth as it is in heaven. And I pray for all those that are with us right now, that my words to you would touch their hearts. I love you. In the name of your Son, Jesus, by the Holy Spirit, I pray to you because I want to. Because I have a need to, a desire, a calling, a hunger. I love you. And by the blood of your Son, Jesus, I love you. And through the Holy Spirit, I love you. Heavenly Father, amen. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, Andy, yes. Amen, amen, amen. Can I blow mine?
Go ahead. It's your turn.
My turn. Did you notice something different, Andy? Oh, stop calling me.
You're getting much better.
I'm getting better. I introduced a little do-do-do and then the blowing to it. Yeah, I am getting better. And that's the same thing with Christianity. We get better at it as we practice and we read God's word and we pray to Him and sing to Him.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Andy. I'll see you
We
at the
gotta,
end. I'll
we
see you.
gotta start a fund. Get Frank a big shofar.
Well, you know something? When people want to buy me things, I was always reluctant, but I'm not anymore. How dare I not allow somebody to honor God? When somebody gives you a gift, sure, it's personal. They've given it to you. But do you realize the smile that is on God's face? If somebody wants to give you a gift, let them give it to you. Let them honor God. Thank you, Andy.
I know that feeling.
You do?
Yes, sir. I'll see you
You,
again.
wait a minute. You know that
Oh,
feeling?
yeah. I know that feeling. I know that feeling well. It tears you down,
Yeah.
but it builds you up.
How true. Love you. See you at the end, brother.
Yes, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to study the Iraqi dinar, and it's so important that I establish right away that this is a speculative investment, okay? Okay, you know, I had a man that was on the phone so depressed, bless his heart, but I think I helped him when I was done. He was so depressed. I said, Frank, I don't have a bank story. Oh, I said, it's okay. No, it's not okay. I want a bank story. I said, well, maybe you're pushing it because all you have to do is just open an account. And if you open an account, then tell them that you want an appointment with the wealth management department. And once you're in there, then tell them, hey, look, I got an investment that's going to mature. And when they ask you what's the investment, then you tell them. And you're going to be surprised what they're going to say to you. They're not going to tell you, oh, you got dinars. Oh, you're going to make a lot of money. Oh, yeah, that's great. Congratulations. You know, they're not going to tell you stuff like that. No, of course not. But what they're going to tell you is that, hey, I want to help you out. I want to help you out. Hold on a second. I could care less because all I care about is your desire to help. You pray about it, think about it, and make the decision. Thank you. Doing too many things at once here. So, I don't know what I was saying. Nobody knows what I was saying. Hey, Bud, Mark, you say the bank story yesterday was excellent. It was really good, huh? Oh, yeah, it is. It was. Jeremy Peoples, you say, we are real close, Frank. That's all that matters. Yeah, we're close, no doubt, yeah. But the problem is that you can see what's in the way. You know what's in the way. You know what's preventing this. So we need to pray that the war ends and that we are victorious and that the government of Iraq is established. If they cannot get the government of Iraq established, or excuse me, the government established in Iran, that doesn't bother me so much. Amir just sent something. Jan, would you bring it up here?
I'll
Jan.
look over here.
Okay. Tell me what it is. He said.
Missile attack from Iran on Dubai.
Missile attack where?
From Iran
From
tonight on Dubai.
Onto Dubai. Yeah, they keep bombing them. Alrighty. So, anyways, family, we're here to study the Iraqi dinar. Yeah, I was telling you that everything I say to you is just in my opinion. Okay. Like, for example, how do you like my orange suit? Yeah, it's my opinion. My opinion can be wrong, but my opinion is based on facts. It's based on our teams, what they see, what they collect. Our opinion is actually on time. You know what I mean by that, don't you? Right? And what is that called when you're watching television and if it's live? Oh, it's called live. When you study with me and I read you our reports, it is like the monetary reform is live.
Real time.
That's the two words I was looking for. When you study with us, your study is on real time. It kind of gets ahead of the article sometimes. And that's why every Tuesday we review them. And that's what we're about to start with, okay? Are you better now? I hope so. Is Jeff better now?
Yes.
Thank God. Yeah, Jeff had to go to the hospital. We were all praying and concerned about him. Thank God. So anyways, family, let's get to work. What we're going to do tonight is look at the articles. And the reason why is because the articles have a lot of good information. Why? Think about what I just said. Well, Frank, aren't articles Iranian induced, Iranian influenced? Isn't the media in Iraq owned by the Iranians? Yeah. Well, it doesn't make any sense what you just said, that the articles are really good now. What do you mean by that? Well, can you find me Iranians, leaders? What? Can you find me somebody that's in charge of Iran? Not really. Then you can't find anybody that's in charge of the media. The power that they had with their media that was influencing Iraq, and the rest of the world with lies is also being destroyed. Interesting, isn't it? You never thought of that, huh? Well, you should, because that's on time. It's a process, and it's part of warfare. Oh yeah, you want to number one, take high ground and then destroy their communication and their televisions, their radio, their internet, their newspapers. Yeah. So that's why I say to you that I find interest in these articles, because they have a little bit more information than normal. Does that make sense to you now? I hope so. In fact, I should ask this question. Is anybody listening to me? Alrighty, family, let's go ahead and get to work, and we're going to go to page 332. Page 332. Well, I got Tammy that's listening. Oh, okay, and Steve is listening, and Trash Dog is listening, and Jeff says, who? What? Where? Okay, Jeff, keep it up. Keep it up. I'm going to call the doctor again. Rush says, yeah. BR says, listening. Yes, sir, I am, says Kevin. Miss Ritchie. I hear you, says Stone Sparks. Ronald Jolin. Mm-hmm. King of Wands. Wow, look at all these different names. Welcome all of you that are brand new with us. God bless you. Oh, wait a minute. Kings of Wands said, no. Okay, Kings of Wands, that's strike one. You get you get one more strike. Anyways, 12B. Were you saying something? No, not to you. Oh, you knuckleheads. What's the title of your Yubi-Tubi family? What's the title of your Yubi-Tubi? The title is Third Layer Gone. Well, shoot, then no wonder the media is also kind of dissipating. If the first layer, second layer, third layer is gone. What was it? Junior, yeah. So who's next, family? Who's next? Answer me before I get to work with you. Who do you think is next? The first supreme leader, couldn't do it. And then the second group that came in was actually worse than the first because they were so angry. That was a mistake. And then the third group, he didn't even want it. He was shoved into it. So do you think okay, so who's fourth? I'm asking you. Who do you think is next? Who's controlling Iran? Go ahead. Alak? No. The Shah? No, not yet. Anyways, no. He's got a second son, Cindy? He does? I lost count of that. I didn't know he had you're right. I think he has two sons, doesn't he, now that I think about it. But no. Page 322. What's that about, Mordecai? Is that who that's who's camel spider's taking over? A cardboard son. Oh, who is it? Live comment. That's funny. That is too funny. Trash dog, Pallavi or Pallavi guy. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. Can't remember his name, but he's a good guy. Oh, wait a minute. 62 Jam says, I can't remember his name, but I think he's a good guy. Steve Lee says, we need the people. Maybe we got somebody. Republican Guard? No. The Basile units? No, they're the ones that gotten killed. but he's gay, according to his dad. Oh, man. That must have been so disappointing. Maliki is next. Maliki is next. Ooh, no. I believe the second son also died in the first. I think so, Mikey. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to remember that. Who's that? Lula Roberts. Welcome all of you beautiful people. You're all brand new here. Lula, I've never seen before. Thank you, Frank, for the bank stories. It's just a matter of time when they release the rate. Bank stories does work when you apply to make the first step. Yes, it does, Mullah. In fact, would you like a bank story today? Maybe I'll give you one. Why Trump was laughing. That's why he was laughing. Because, okay, well, here's what I'd like to say. In my opinion, the first layer, gone. Second layer, gone. Third layer that was forced in there, gone. Third layer. Fourth layer, is there a fourth layer? No. You know who the fourth layer is? In my opinion. The ones that Trump wants. I told you, we just have to peel the layers, peel the layer, peel the layer, peel. Eventually, we're going to get to, bedrock. Eventually, you get to bedrock, and then you find the gold. Let's get to work, family. Everybody turn. And by the way, this is the campaign. I started now. Anybody wants to help us with walking stick, we humbly accept your desire to help. Thank you for helping walking stick. His treatment is Monday. What? Monday. This coming Monday. Alrighty. Family, I'd like for you to turn to final article thread. I know that you, come on. And let's go to the final article thread. I know you're a member of KTFalways.com because I've seen so many of you that have joined us. And by the way, last night, I had fun. I go into premium once in a while and I'll sit there and I'll talk and I'll play and I'll have fun with you all. Well, hey, premium, you got a little head start last night. What's the word? What was the key word I gave you? Let's see if there's anybody from premium that was with me around that time. What was it, 9:30, I think I went in there? I was in there for about an hour. What was the word? What was the key word? Let's see you. Let me see you. Let me see you put it. Oh my goodness, that was quick. Because I was going to say, let me see you pop it up. And you got it up there. So right away, Ganinsky and Cos Milk One. That's right. Toy VP. Oh, you were there, Toy VP? Gosh, I'm sorry I missed you. Thank you, Mordecai, for helping walk your stick. God bless you. Yeah, Travis. Yes, Jeff. I didn't see all of you. BR, I saw you. John Smith. Oh, you all went back and this morning went back and read. Oh, okay. That's how you did it. Okay, you're cheating. Will pay X for something. Popcorn. Joy popcorn. Tortuga popcorn. Alrighty. I'm proud of you. Yes. That's what we did. All right. I got 4 of them. That's what we did last night. We went into premium and I said, hey, family, I have a keyword. Anybody wants to know what it is? And they said, yeah. So I'll give you the keyword later on today, okay? Well, there it is right there. The keyword is popcorn. Now, you that know what it means, don't say nothing, okay? Let me pop it on them. Copy. Yes. Yes. Let's get to work, family. We're going to page 332. Thank you. 332. Ronald, thank you, sir. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with final article number 6,643. It says, the White House told Safat News, Operation Epic Rage. The objectives are being achieved and Iran factions in Iraq are collapsing. What is the blue title? Success at a record pace. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some. I'm 70 years old. I've seen some wars in my lifetime. I came this close to being in war, but Nixon signed the peace treaty, and I wasn't drafted, and I didn't go in. My father served in 3 theaters: World War II, Korea, and Vietnam, as an airman in the Air Force. The youngest man to go into the Air Force at the age of 14. Yeah, nobody will ever remember that, except the Vias. That was my dad. I've never witnessed a military operation, a military campaign like I'm witnessing right now. Now, it came close in 1990 when we got rid of Saddam, but that was only because of the excitement of the new nuts. We had something brand new. Wow, did you see that? I know it was that missile was guided and it had a camera on it, and we saw it go kaboom. Yeah, that was pretty cool. And Nightline at 11:30 every night was established. Yeah. Poor Johnny Carson had to move over for 30 minutes. I want to thank Michael Leary. Thank you, Michael Leary. God bless you for helping Walking Stick. And I've never seen a military campaign like I'm seeing now. When we went to Vietnam, we dug a hole. Same thing in Korea. When we went to Afghanistan, we dug the same stupid hole. With us going to Iraq, do you think that we're going to send our troops? Do you think that we're going to stay there and protect them forever and ever? Heck, we're not even going to protect England. They don't want to send any of these ships. Fine, pick a finger, England. We don't have to protect you. It's so hypocritical. And Trump made it very clear. We, America, tax dollars, trillions upon trillions of dollars. You know how much money that is? No, you don't. Trillions upon trillions of dollars we have spent to protect those nations that told us just recently, this is your war, we're not going to help you with it. What did you say? You selfish, hypocritical punk. All right, no worries. Let me tell you something. Russia's having fun with Ukraine right now. If they are successful with Ukraine, they're going to spread all over, and they're going to come after you too, London. Oh, hell yeah. What do you think we're going to do? Spain. You want to send some ships now? Hey, France, Italy, are you two Siamese twins? I'm just asking because you act and sound the same in everything you do. So there are nations that we have been supplying so much military defense. No more. And I think that's brilliant. And I think it's the right thing to do. No, we're not Superman for every nation on this planet. We're not everybody's heroes. Shoot, the object of our government is to protect American citizens first. But somehow or another, things have evolved, have changed, so that politicians can fill their pockets with a whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. A whole lot of money. Not trillions, but millions to become billions. And that's why they're angry at Trump, because he's putting an end to it. He's exposing them. It's just like if a transgender person said to me, "Yeah, I'm part of the Olympic girls swimming team because I am a woman." You know what I would do? I'd run right up to him and I'd pull his pants down. Oh yeah, I may go to jail. I got no problems with that. But I would make my point, and I would be victorious with everybody else. I mean, this. He says he's a woman. No. You know what I mean? That's what I would do. So, back to what I was saying. Boy, the far left just ticks me off, you know? So back what I was saying. I've never seen an operation, a military operation, as successful as the one that we have now, right now. And I don't think it's going to last a very long time. And this article right here says that this operation, Epic Rage, the objectives are being achieved, and Iranian factions are in Iraq are collapsing. Now listen carefully. Objectives are being achieved. Okay, and you tell me, and what else? Objectives are being achieved. You know, Epic Rage, the objectives, the purpose is being achieved. And something else. And you tell me, and what? Well, I take a drink. And what? Come on, impress me, show me. Thank you, Silent Night. God bless you. God bless you. And security? No. Although, you know what, Cosmilk, in a way, sure, yeah, in a way. Security and stability, Stone, but no, but aren't you not looking at the article? I just asked. The article says that the White House told Shafat News Operation Epic Rage objectives are being achieved, and Iranian factions in Iraq are collapsing. What? Jeff, where? Where? Jeff, where? Jeff, answer me. Iranian factions are collapsing. That's what the article says. But where? Where? Let me see. Jeff says, in Iraq. Wait a minute. The the kaboom is in Iran, isn't it? And boom, 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 boom. Isn't the bad guys, you know, the gay guy, whatever. Supreme? It's Iran, right? Isn't that where we blew the living daylights out of them? And yet here they're telling us that the objectives are being achieved. Yeah, we blew up Iran's nuclear capacity, okay. And their evil leaders, okay. And Iranian factions in Iraq are collapsing. How many factions did I tell you from Iran were in Iraq? Give me the number. Post it. How many factions did I tell you were in Iraq from Iran? Give me the number. Post it. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Cosmilk. Man, you guys are... Cosmic. Oh, Cosmilk. I said no. Cosmic. Mick, M-I-K. I'm sorry. I'm a foreigner here. I'm sorry. Gunzit. Is that... Help me, Tink. Is that right? Tammy, Mark, C.S. Hesman. Too many, says Mark. Yeah, it was too many. John, 90, you're close. Ben Moss, good. Jeff again, and Kim, and Travelers, and Miss Witchy, and Jack Roberts, and Claude. All of you, God bless you all. Thank you for answering the number. Yeah, family. So this article is telling you that the operation, Epic Rage, the objectives are being reached. You know, get rid of the evil leaders and their nuclear potential. But then it says, and Iranian factions in Iraq are collapsing. And that's what we need. That's what we need. What's the title of your Yubi Tubi? Third Layer Gone. Well, then, if the leaders of Iran are gone, then the termites from Iran that are in Iraq, they need to be gone too. Don't you agree? Why would you leave a little amber burning in a forest fire? You want to get all of it, right? That's what is so important about this article. What do we need for the monetary reform, family? Go ahead and post it. Have fun with me. Come on, talk to me. Walk with me. What do we need for the monetary reform? Some of you already said it prior, and I said, no, that's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for now? What do we need for the monetary reform to be successful in Iraq? Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Stone. Those are the two magic words. Now, peace, yeah, I suppose, Margarita, yeah, I suppose peace. So thank you, all of you. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. No, Derek, we don't need the HCO. No, we don't need security. I mean, you're not going to get the HCO. You're not going to get a seat of government unless you have SNS. SNS is what we're looking for. And look at this. Kathy Chris. Hi, Kathy. Danielle. Yeah. Marcy. No, not seat of government, Marcy. No. Derek. Yes. All of you. Ronald. Security and stability. And that's what this article is telling us, family. We have security and stability, and it's being applied to remove that which did not allow the new exchange rate to come out. You don't give a child a razor blade. You don't give a child a lit firecracker. And that's what we've got. We've got dangerous people with dangerous things in their hands, in their minds, in their souls, and they're being removed so that we can have the security and the stability for this new exchange rate. It's a beautiful article. Go to the next article. Final article number 6,644. The judge, Sedan, and this other guy, whoever, Al, whatever, they discuss the importance of completing the constitutional requirements by electing the president of the republic. Now, what they're talking about here is the third president for the formation of the government of Iraq. So what's the blue title for this article? Third president, last piece of the GOI. You see, I told you, in my opinion, that while the war was going on, getting rid of the cockroaches, the formation of the government of Iraq was going to happen. It is. Next article. Final article number 6,645. This is Donald Trump telling the world, the Iran war will end soon, and when I decide. Okay, let me see. First layer gone, second layer gone, third layer gone. Are you going to decide about the fourth layer? Yeah. Well, then the war will be done. Yeah. I will decide. Well, what's the blue title? In my opinion, next week is soon enough, sir. And that's what my heart is. That's where my heart is. My teams, our thoughts, our study. We're looking for this, God willingly, to be ending about the end of the by the end of the month. Look. Okay, let me put it this way. If I was Donald Trump, you know when I would end it? I mean, Trump, the Iran war will end soon. And when I decide, what's the blue title? In my opinion, the next week is soon enough. Okay. Trump, sir, you know when I would end it? When, Frank? After the 20th. I know why you're saying that. I know you do, sir. They will unite for a religious cause. Next article, final article number 6,646 out today. The new government, the new government? Are you guys forming a new government while the war's going on right now? Yeah. I mean, didn't you say that, Frank? Yeah, but I didn't think you would put it in writing. Oh, we did. Go ahead and read it. Also, the new government may be formed after the Eid holiday. Trump, did you get that? Yeah, Frank, I got that. Okay, thank you, sir. Blue title. That's exactly what our teams told us. Yeah. Are you with me? Final article number 6,647 reports. Junior Kamini. I do that because I can't say his name. Mojo. Yeah, Mojo Jr. It says here, Mojo Jr. Kamini injured in airstrike. His absence from public view raises questions. What's the blue title for this one? 3 strikes, you're out. Yeah, that's the third layer. Hours before Iran's new Ayatollah Mojo Jr. Khomeini shared his first message, the UK media reported that he is in a coma. We reported this to you last week. What's the blue title for this article? Weekend at Bernie's. Yeah, true. Next article, final article number 6,648. Source, what? Panic and desertion. Desertion. In other words, running away. Panic and desertion within the ranks of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard as fear escalates about the next phase. Wow. Well, didn't we say yesterday in our UB2B, there's no leaders? Didn't I say at the beginning of this UB2B, all those cells in Iraq, they don't have any leaders anymore? Yeah. So, panic and desertion within the ranks of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard as fear escalates about the next phase. What's the blue title? I would be scared too. Final article number 6,649, Maliki. Ooh, I ain't heard from you in a long time. How you doing, Maliki? Maliki sets conditions for the withdrawal of his candidacy. You still playing with that? You still playing, thinking you're going to be a prime minister? Okay, let me entertain you. I'm interested. What you got to say, Maliki? Maliki sets conditions for the withdrawal of his candidacy for prime minister. Yeah. If you're going to withdraw me, it's going to be under these terms. Is that right? Under these. Let me see. Maliki says that if you withdraw him, they're going to be. Maliki sets conditions for it. What's the blue title? Hey, Maliki, you only get shampoo with these conditions, okay? You're so stupid. Get out of here. Final article number 6,650. 3 scenarios. 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What? 3 scenarios for forming a government. A second term for Sudani. A postponement or a compromise candidate. There's only... What's the blue title? There's only one scenario. 3 dots. Trump's. Final article number 6,651. Trump's envoy. What you guys doing over there? Kurdistan and Iraq must be kept out of the war and protected. Yeah. But Kurdistan is really pitching in a lot. You know what I'm saying? Even Iraq soldiers, yeah. What's the blue title for this? You say Kurdistan and Iraq must be protected, kept out of the war, and then the blue title. Because Kurdistan is cooperating. Oh, yeah, that's a good reason to keep them out of the war. We don't want them hurt. They're going to help us form the government of Iraq. Oh, that's right. Final article number, hold on a second. Let me see how they're doing over here. I'm bored. Who? I'm going around in pieces and cardboard. That's funny, Kathy. Bye-bye, Maliki, and take a lock with you. Yeah, I know. Too far, too. That's a good one. Jeff says, I went to the dentist's office and I bit his finger. Oh, oh, okay. David, or Devil's Last Stand. Good one, David. All righty, so 3 strikes. Who's next? No, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. This is the next article. Final article number 6,652. The U.S. Secretary of Defense says that Junior Mojo Kamini is injured and may have suffered disfigurement. What's the blue title? Like I said, 3 strikes. Who's next? Final article number, okay, turn to the next page. Oh, look at this page, page 333. I like that a lot. Oh, dear Wanda, dear friend, we don't mention other sites here, other gurus' names. And the reason why is not like I'm jealous. It's just that I don't want anybody to confuse with what I say with what they say, because I don't say what they say. We flip the page 333. Final article number 6,653. Investigation expanded into the case of manipulation of the dollar sales at the Rafadim Bank. Look at this. This is an investigation. It was expanded, and there's a bunch of banks, or excuse me, at the Rafadim Bank. What are you guys doing? We're messing around with the dollar. That's stupid. You know you're going to pay the price for it. I mean, if it was a lax people there, you could get away with it. But we're there. We're seeing everything you're doing. Why do you think that we're at Rafadim Bank and busting all of you right now? Huh? Why? You're stupid. We told you not to do this. Constantly. Since last summer, you were prepared. Follow these rules. Don't use the dollar. No. What's the blue title for this? FAWD, 3 dots, FAFO, Frank around with the dinar. You know the rest. Because, no, I'm serious. No more nonsense. No, you steal a dinar, you steal a dollar, you do something stupid against the monetary reform, you're ours. You're not Iraq's, you're ours. The problem is that I can't explain it. Final article number 6,654, and that's why I say that everything is in my opinion. Everything that I say is stupid. Everything I say makes no sense. Final article number 6,654. Renewing al-Sudani's contract is an inevitable choice to protect Iraq. Yeah, protect them from Iran, protect it from Maliki, protect it from the coordinated framework, protect it from parliament, protect it from the cells that are still there, protect it from the media that is slowly dissolving. Yeah, I know that. What's the blue title? U.S. protects Sudani and the reforms. Yeah. Final article number 6,655, exclusive. Dun, 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 dun. What? Washington demands Baghdad take urgent action against the factions. Yeah, they are. They're actually fighting. We're grateful. Kurdistan is helping. Baghdad is helping. Everybody in that area is pitching in. They all know what Iran is. Iran is their enemy. Not their brotherhood. Yeah. No, it's their enemy. They're blowing the living daylights out of their families. They don't care. What I tell you, it's tribal. If you're not part of their family, blow them up. It doesn't matter. Final article number 6,655. Washington demands Baghdad to take urgent actions against the factions. What's the blue title? Help us help you. Help us help you. And they are. Final article number 6,656. The Prime Minister's advisor. What's up? The government will resort to borrowing a secure salary if the Prime Minister's advisor says that the government will resort to borrowing to secure salaries if the war continues. Hey, knucklehead. What's the blue title? All you have to do is raise your exchange rate. Oh, no, I guess I would take care of it. No kidding. Don't play games. Don't play games. We don't play games. Don't play that way. Final article number 6,657. Reza Pahlavi, whatever, announces his readiness to lead Iran. Where did that come from? You were saying you didn't want any of it. Oh, okay, so now you do want a bit of it. Well, you know what? I wanted you. What's the blue title? It's up to Trump. And what I tried to share with you tonight is that, in my opinion, the first layer, second layer, third layer of this onion has been peeled off. So I asked you, what do you think is the fourth layer? In my opinion, the people that Trump wants. Final article number 6,658. International Development and National Bank led the private banking sector in Iraq. Yeah, okay. Well, that's nice and sweet, but what about it? Well, this is international development for your banks. Yeah. For the Iraqi National Bank, international development. Yeah. And you say that this leads to Iraq's national bank. It leads to the private banking sector in Iraq. Yeah. Your banks in Iraq are developing international relationships? Yeah. You liar. No, really. Well, read my blue title. 1310 does not lead you to the international bank world. 1310 does not lead you to the international banking structure. I'm sorry. So you're lying, aren't you? Well, no. Read it again, Frank. International development and Iraq National Bank led the private banking sector in Iraq. It led it, Frank. We did all this. You're hooked up internationally, huh? Yeah, I know. I saw the evidence of it all November, December, January of this year. Yeah, okay. As long as you know, don't play with me. Don't play with me. 1310 will not lead you into the international banking structure, okay? Don't play. Okay. I understand what you're doing here. You have another phone?
Nope.
Here. Look. Twice already. Go tell her no. Go in another room. Okay, we got it. Next article, family. Final article number 6,659. Bombing targets a compound belonging to the representatives of the Iranian supreme leader in the I always have trouble with that word. Nehivi Plains. So, yeah, okay. Once again, bombing targets a compound belonging to the representatives of the Iranian supreme leader in the Nehivi Plains. Now, what's the blue title? Nowhere to hide. It doesn't matter where they're at. I told you yesterday. We can tell you your farts gas composition because we know what you ate. You have no idea our technology. Yesterday, remember, family, I looked at the camera and I said, they don't realize. Do you have any idea what Space Force is, Iran? You don't, do you? Gosh, I feel bad for you. Because you're being exterminated. And according to Trump, you know what? In 1 hour, he can wipe out all your electricity. In 1 hour, less than 1 hour. I mean, it's well known how he can do it. But he's not going to. He could destroy that, was it Craig Island? Craig Island? Karg Island. Oh, he could just level it. He could sink it. He could sink the island. But no, he doesn't want to. The reason why he's not doing certain destructive actions is because he's trying to save something for the people that he wants to put in charge. Yeah. Final article number 6,660. Al Mashadani says that the central bank's initiatives to lend to the government requires a swift response from Parliament. Again. What's the blue title? Hey, stop lending money and just raise the value of your currency. Final article number 6,661. Iranian foreign minister, we are ready to study the proposal to end the war. Now you want what's the blue title? No, thank you. You are going to be removed from the surface of this planet. Final article number 6,662. U.S. Energy Secretary, the war against Iran will end in a few weeks. What's the blue title? Well, that is the goal. And that would put us right about at the end of the month is what we're looking for. Final article number 6,663. Fund recovery funds, 379 million recovered and over 2 billion led in 3 countries. Oh my word. Look at this. They recovered. They being, who do you think? Who do you think? The envoys that are from America. Look at this. 379 million was recovered and over 2 billion American dollars that was held in 3 different countries. Oh my goodness. While the war is going on, there are many ways for the security and stability. What's the title of this? What is the blue title of this article? Security of the monetary reform. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what this whole war campaign is about. You know that. Get rid of the cockroaches. Final article number 6,664. The Office of Sistani expects the sighting of the crescent moon of the Shawwal and the first day of Eid. What's the blue title? Eid is this Friday plus 3 days. Eid is this Friday plus 3 days. This article is here for your knowledge, for your information about Eid. We're going to stop right now on final article number 6665. And we're going to bring in our 2 or 3 advertisers. And then when we're done with that, we'll go right back to what we were doing. So, our first advertiser, Jenny, are you with us?
Yes, Frank, I am.
Hi, Jenny. The floor. Oh, by the way, Jenny, you have a family, a beautiful family. I won't say their name, but they signed up with you. They're your customer, and they said nothing but sweet things about you. Congratulations. Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Frank. It's been such a pleasure working with everybody. Just very humbled by everybody I'm meeting. Just, you guys are such amazing people. You never know what you're going to find on the internet, but everybody who's been coming to me has been just humble and true, genuine people, and I'm very fortunate to meet you family. It's been an honor, as well as it's an honor again right now sitting and speaking to you all. As Frank mentioned, my name is Jenny. I am a licensed financial professional, fiduciary, and financial educator. We work with families and business owners across the U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico, helping with long-term strategies around wealth growth, tax efficiency, and protection from market volatility. Many people I work with everybody actually that I work with are hardworking individuals. They genuinely care about their families and the future they're creating for both themselves and their families. They're saving. They're doing their best to make wise decisions and doing their best to stay on the right path financially. But even then, many still find themselves wondering whether their money is truly positioned in the best way, or whether their plans would hold steady if life took an unexpected turn. I'm working with a lot of clients that are coming to me and they're saying, yes, look, I know the investment's coming through, but I also want to put things in place right now because what if? What if we're not here tomorrow? And that's exactly what we plan for. Life has a way of filling up our calendars. Between work, family, daily responsibilities, long-term planning often gets pushed further and further down the list. Now, this isn't because it's not important, but it's because it can feel complicated and difficult to navigate alone, and a lot of people think it's too expensive. My role is to simply help bring some clarity to that process. A lot of times, things are less expensive and less complicated than you realize. Sometimes it's just a matter of reviewing what somebody already has in place to make sure it still supports where they want to go. Other times, it means helping design a strategy built around steady growth, tax advantages, and liquidity, long-term care protection. Many people are surprised to learn that some modern financial tools, when structured properly and intentionally, and when somebody qualifies, can actually do far more than just sit quietly in the background. They can actually help create stability during volatile markets, provide access during major medical events, supplement retirement income, and support the transfer of wealth to the next generation. For business owners, those same principles can also apply inside the company itself. One of the conversations I often have with business leaders is about something they don't usually talk about publicly. It's the challenge of retaining the people who truly help move the company forward. Most companies don't just want employees. They want leaders. They want people who think like owners. And sometimes, instead of offering another short-term bonus, there are actually ways to create something that grows over time, something that rewards commitment, vision, and staying power. After years, it builds in the background. The longer they stay, the more they contribute, the more it grows. And it begins to change the conversation. And instead of them asking, what's my next opportunity outside of here, they start thinking, what are we building here with each other 5 years from now? Because walking away would mean leaving behind something meaningful, something earned, and intentionally designed for their future. It becomes less about simply paying for performance and more about rewarding loyalty, aligning long-term incentives, and creating stability at the leadership level. And when leadership is stable, the entire company feels it. So do clients. So do clientele. So do customers. I know this from experience. Those types of strategies, whether for families or for businesses, they start with education, not pressure, not sales tactics, just understanding how the landscape works. When they brought me aboard, that was one of my main things. I don't like salesmen. You know, it's this the icky feeling of being around. When my husband and I would walk into a place, we were looking for a car one time, and we saw a salesman come to us, and the song dun 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 dun. But you know, we would joke about that because you know we see them as sharks. We see them. You know, you don't feel comfortable around a salesman generally. Now, a great salesman will educate, and then you can make your clients feel comfortable, and they're not pushy. My parent company is Aegon, A-E-G-O-N. They were established back in 1844. Our broker-dealer is Transamerica. They were established in 1904, so we're dealing with long-standing companies here. Through that structure, we have over 150 of the highly rated firms on Wall Street at our fingertips. That's companies like Nationwide, Athene, Pacific Life, just to name a couple. Now, this flexibility allows me to compare solutions and design approaches tailored to each individual situation. It's never a one-size-fits-all model. I intentionally keep my practice focused and tend to work best with individuals and families, as well as business owners who are financially stable and serious about planning ahead. My goal is simply to help people understand their options so they can make informed decisions when the timing is right for them. For those who would like to learn more, I do host live educational webinars weekly where we walk through wealth building strategies, tax efficient planning concepts, and long-term protection tools in a clear, practical way. We also review illustrations live so that you can see how different approaches function and how the numbers look over time. My next webinar is this Thursday, March 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Updates for each week's webinar and the registration link are listed on ktfalways.com. If you ever would like to attend one of my webinars, you're more than welcome. They're free. Or if you just prefer a private one-on-one conversation with myself, the link also is on ktfalways.com. You'll see my picture, and you can schedule one or the other or both. On the front page is KTF Always. That's KTF as in keep the faith, always. You'll find those links. You don't have to be a member. It's a phenomenal thing to be a member, but it's not required. You can just find the links on the front page. You can also contact me directly via text or email. My email is legacyplanning.gen@gmail.com. You can also text at 775-391-5023. Now, text, whether it be email or text message, is going to be the easiest and quickest way to get a hold of me because I can respond quickly in between meetings. And then I'll reach out as quickly as I can. I'm not here to pressure anybody, as I mentioned before, or promise unrealistic outcomes. I've actually turned a couple clients away because their scope of help was not in my realm of expertise, unfortunately. And I'll be honest with you, if I can help you, I will. If I can't, I'll do my best to direct you to somebody who can. But my goal is to simply help you feel informed, feel confident, and at peace with the decisions that you're making for your future and for your families. And if that conversation feels right for you right now, I would love to connect. Thank you again for your time this evening.
Thank you, Jenny. God bless you, sweetie.
You too.
Hey, Jan, there was that young man I was going to help. Is he around? Oh, my goodness. I was going to... There was a young man, if you're listening to me right now,
Dwayne?
he wanted to promote a product, and I said that I'll give you, 5 minutes to talk about it because I wasn't going to support it or do it. But I can't remember the young man's name. I don't even know where I have his phone
Dwayne,
number.
real estate guy?
Yeah, something like
Something
really.
corporate.
Huh?
It was a corporate real estate something or other.
Yeah.
Same with Dwayne, I think.
Dwayne. I think it's Dwayne. Dwayne, if you're listening to me right now, go ahead and call me on my telephone, and I'll give you the 5 minutes so you can promote yourself, okay? But who else do we have? We don't have Will
Sid.
today? Sid! Hey, Sid, are you there? Is he on?
I'm looking, hold on. No,
Oh,
I forgot.
he forgot again, didn't he? Well, actually, we did this 2 weeks ago, and the poor guy probably forgot. That's all right. We'll bring him in another time. In the meantime, you know what? He had a good product, remember? He sells those purifiers, but he had another thing that he was going to talk about. Oh, Sid. Well, we'll bring him in later. And who else is there?
Steve.
Who's that, babe?
Steve, the app.
Oh, yeah, Steve, if you're listening, go ahead and call me. Go ahead and call me so you can tell them about the app one more time. And that's about it on the commercials then. Except, okay, here's Steve. Hi, Steve. Go right ahead and tell them about our beautiful app that I love so much.
Well, just a couple of things. That the latest version has got French and Spanish as the language you can choose, and it will come up under whatever your phone is set at. But you can change it if for some reason you don't have your phone set to, whatever, Spanish or French. But I did have a great guy in this group that Mario that helped make sure that the French was in good shape. So I really appreciate that. Um, so other than that, I think I've got the whole loading process down pretty well, and so the technical issues are done, and all I have to do now is just try to add new features. And I think that the next thing that I'm considering putting in is to give a different base currency for some of the folks that we've got people in New Zealand and in France and Canada, Australia, UK. I even saw someone in Ukraine, which I thought was kind of cool.
Oh
So,
yeah, I know who that is. I talked. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Go ahead.
So anyway, I'm thinking about starting with the ones we have the most users on, and just give them the ability to choose a different base currency so that they don't have to necessarily do the conversion in dollars. And other than that, I think we're in pretty good shape. I'd love to get some more people using it, but you got to be happy with what you got. And most everybody seems to be very, very kind. I've only had 2 people scream at me for sending too many email, and I'm happy. I'm happy to remove them from the process. Keep the app, but don't scream at me because I don't have, an ability to know it. You don't want the email. So if you don't want it, send me an email and tell me you don't want it. And if you want to call me, that's fine too. And anybody, go ahead, Frank. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, go ahead and give your phone number at the end when you're done. Anybody what now?
Well, I was just going to say, if anybody is having any troubles at all with it, I think that the people that have called me will confirm the fact that I'm more than eager to help anybody that needs help. And so my phone number is 901-570-0503. I'm here, I'm in Tennessee, so, anytime reasonable between like 7 in the morning and 9 at night, I'm available, and I get texts, I get emails, I get phone calls. I'm happy to talk and to help resolve any problem. There's not been one so far that I haven't been able to take care of, if there is any. So
Good.
that's all I got.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. I love the app, and you're doing. It's almost on a monthly basis. We've only had it for 2 months, but every month you're trying to add to it. You're trying to improve it. You're trying to put more things on it. And then what you just said right now will help the international people. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And go ahead and give your number. Did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. But
Do
just
it.
again,
Do it again.
901-570-0503. Anytime you want to call, I'm here.
Thank you, Steve. God bless you, buddy.
All right, thanks, Frank, and love the family.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. You bet. Before we get back to work, family, I'm going to give you, in 3 minutes, my commercial. And by the way, the gentleman that gave me the testimony for the Hercules and for the SAB, I think it's HL, something like that is your name. Call me tomorrow. I'd like to bring you back on our show and give your testimony again. I have a lot of reports. In fact, the report that I have is the one about the spray that gets rid of the plastic in your veins and arteries and capillaries. Here it is right here. This is a long report, but it's about the micro, I forgot this is backwards. But that's my friend Ann. So yeah, I'd be glad to, I'm gonna talk about this again, but I need that gentleman to give me a call. Call me tomorrow, brother. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take 3 minutes and I'm gonna remind you, if you are looking for nutraceutical products, vitamins and minerals, nutraceutical products that are natural, organic, then I would tell you to look at longevity.
Youngevity.
I'm sorry, thank you, Jan. Youngevity. Those are some great products. Powerful. And the other one that many of you have forgotten about, in fact, it was our very first sponsor. It was our first sponsor. And it's the company's called Body as Doctor. Body as Doctor. Now I know it's backwards, but you see right there, that says Body as Doctor. Now these are all natural and organic products. For example, you see this one right here? It's called Shroom. Shroom Supreme. There are, I believe it's 5. There are 5 very rare, in fact, this product is not always available, very rare mushrooms that are extremely good for your body. You should study these mushrooms. Another example, as we get older, I'm 70 years old. I know I'm going to start to lose it. But this is a product that it is amazing when it comes to the acetylcholine, the synaptic nerve endings of the brain itself. This is a good product that helps the brain. At my age, I'm interested in learning a new language or working on some mathematical theorems and formulas. It keeps my brain thinking and moving. So what? Every time you think, you actually develop a dendrite. You actually develop a nerve ending. You actually develop a neurological path for that thought. Einstein had so many of them. The more you think, the more of these that you'll have. This product helps an awful lot in doing that. Alzheimer's, so then the people that lose their memories, it'll help. I have a lot of people that tell me, I got thyroid problems, and that's anywhere from young people to old people. This is an amazing product because you don't stop and think about your thyroid. Iodine is an important element. This is an important product for your thyroid. You got thyroid problems? This will help you. And these are all natural. These are all organic. Silent night. Yeah, it does sound like that, but trust me, it's not. Do you have a high cholesterol? That's a silent killer. This product would help you tremendously. Tremendously. And these are all organic, all natural as can be. We have a product that we sell, and it's called, the one for the heart, what's,
Clean Heart.
No, this is his.
Cardio for Life.
Cardio for Life, Cardio for Life, yeah. And you can see the banner, Cardio for Life, and you can order it. But Body as Doctor also has a product for your heart. It's called Clean Heart. So these are some very powerful products because they're all organic. And if you notice, some of those products that I mentioned to you, you just don't find at GNC. You just don't find it anywhere, especially those mushrooms. Mushrooms are amazing. Every one of them are Asian. Let's get back to work. Final article number 6,665. The coordinated framework rejects the statement on the region's wealth and calls for the resumption of oil exports via the Cheyenne. This is good. What's the blue title? Bypassing the Kurdistan issue. But it's actually the Kurdistan oil that is using this pipeline to move the oil. What's so good about it? It's good because it'll help to open the government and to open the budget. Final article number 6,666. The delay in forming a government is complicating the political scene in Iraq. Let's stop right there. Read that again. The delay in forming a government is complicating the political scene in Iraq. Well, form the government. Continuing. Amid calls to resolve the issue and task the current prime minister with addressing the challenges. Okay, so there's a problem. You don't have a government, and you're asking for the current prime minister right now to establish this government to deal with this challenge. Is that right? Yeah. Well, what's the blue title? Power given to Sudani. Power given to Sudani. As I go on, before I continue, I ask, and I'll ask again, if anybody can help us with walking stick, we appreciate you. He's gonna have his next treatment this coming Monday. We ask for help, and we humbly ask for it. Final article number 6,667. The United States-Israeli strategy against Iran is working, and here's why. Now, family, this is a long article. I hope I can get your attention. Oh, yes, I'm listening. That's good, Elizabeth, because I'd like for you to know this is an important article. It's long. The United States-Israeli strategy against Iran is working. And here's why. Now, what is the U.S.-Israeli strategy? To get rid of Iranian influence in the Middle East, especially in Iraq. And if you do that, you have security and stability for what? For the new exchange rate. These are the goals that Trump is working for. Why? Because he wants to get paid back. It's that simple. And this article I think it's important. I think it's motivating, informative in a positive manner. When you read this, you're going to realize this is what we have done. Even the media doesn't cover all these subjects. Jeff, thank you, brother. Thank you for helping. God bless you. Yeah, well, all I can say, family, is that I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart, consider reading this. Consider reading this in detail. In fact, Claire went out of her way to break it down as much as she could. Look at the way it's all highlighted in different little parts. And real quick, let me just read a chunk of it, because you'll get a flavor. This is really good for the monetary reform study, because it gives us security and stability that we need for the government and the new exchange rate. 2 weeks into the Operation Epic Fury, the dominant narrative has settled into a comfortable groove. The United States and Israel stumbled into a war without a plan. Without a plan. Iran is, now this is this man's opinion, okay? But the report is wonderful. But obviously I disagree with that. How stupid of a statement. We went to war without a plan? Okay. Akaya Nova. We're frozen. No, we're unfrozen. Okay. Akaya Nova, God bless you. Thank you. Jack Roberts, thank you, brother. Thank you. Is that a lady?
Yes, Jax.
Jax is a lady?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, Jax. All this time I've been saying the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. I apologize. And Akaya, I pray to God, is that a lady?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah. The chorus is loud, and in some respect, understandable. War is ugly, and this one has imposed real cost on millions of people across the Middle East. But this narrative is wrong. Not because the costs are imaginary, but because the cities are measuring the wrong things. The price of for this campaign, while ignoring the strategic ledger. When you look at what's actually happened in Iran's political instrument of power, its ballistic missiles arsenal, its nuclear infrastructure, its air defense, its navy, its proxy command architecture. The picture is not one of U.S. failure. It is one of systematic, phased degradation of a threat that previous administrations allowed to grow for 4 decades. I mean, these people are from the Middle East. They're telling you the truth. They're telling you the truth. They know why Iran became so powerfully evil, because of the leadership of our country. 16 years were given to the Middle East, to this Iranian people. Obama, you're a sick man. You gave billions upon billions upon billions. It was somewhere around 8 billion when it was all said and done. Untraceable in cash. You sick person, you. But that's okay. It's all blown up. And that was my money. And you know what? I enjoyed seeing it burn. This is a wonderful article because it tells you the truth about what's happening in the Middle East with Iran, that they are being removed so that we can have the security and stability for our investment, for Iraq, for the Middle East. Thank you, Silent Night. God bless you. Thank you. I appreciate you. The article itself has an awful lot. This is a force managing decline, not projecting strength. Oh, I love that little line. I mean, just that little line is just beautiful. The assassination of the Supreme Leader Khomeini eliminated the apex of the authorization pyramid. His son, Junior, a dynamic transfer without a president in the Islamic Republic, signals institutional fragility and not continuality. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC command structure, has been decapitated. It is at multiple levels. The acting defense minister was among those killed. Qatar, Bahrain are arresting IRGC operatives. Kuwait, Saudi Arabia are intercepting Iranian drones over their own territory. The regional environment that sustains Iran's proxy architecture, including the guarding tower, the tolerance of the Gulf states, fearful of Iran's retaliation, is being replaced by active hostility against them. No, they're fighting back. Everybody knows here. But the end game. Didn't I say those words to you yesterday? The day before? The end game. I said those words to you. But the end game is visible in the operational phasing, even if the rhetorical obscures it. The objective is the permanent degradation of Iran's ability to project power beyond its borders through missiles, nuclear capability, and proxy networks. All your 4-H clubs are gone. All your weapons are gone. All your support from the Middle East is gone. You gone, period. And this article tells you that's what we've accomplished. 17 days into the war, Iran's supreme leader is dead. His successor is reportedly wounded. And every principal instrument in Iran's power projection, missiles, nuclear infrastructure, air defense, the Navy proxy, commanded networks, has been degraded beyond near-term recovery. There's just no way that they're going to come back. The campaign execution has been imperfect. Its public communication poor. Its post-conflict planning incomplete. War is never clean, but it is strategic. The actual strategy measured in degrading the capability rather than the capable news cycles that we keep getting. The news cycles just tell lies. This is the truth. This view expressed in this article are the author's own, but do not necessarily reflect Al Jazeera. But Al Jazeera put it in there because they know that this is the truth. They're gone. They're being gone. And soon there will be another government there. And Iraq's. I bet you Iraq's government will form before Iran's. Final article number 6,668. Cats. We killed Larajani and Soleimani. Oh, yeah, that's the latest. That's true. I forgot. That's the latest. Every day. Every week. Every weekend. More of these evil cockroaches are dying. I don't know. Cats. We killed Larijani and Soleimani. What's the blue title? Another terrorist bites the dust. And they will continue to bite it. Final article number 6,669, Washington. Oil tankers have begun crossing the Straits of Hormuz. Whoa, wait a minute, what? Oil tankers have begun crossing the Straits of Hormuz, and the war could end within weeks. What's the blue title? Just like we said. That's the blue title, just like we said. The Straits of Hormuz is fine. Oh, no, they got mines. They got mines. Show me a mine. Okay, how about this one? Wrong mine. That's a mime. That's different. I'm sorry. Let me get serious here. Well, there's no problems with the Straits of Hormuz, okay? And there are no mines. And as much as Iran says, oh, we're gonna blow you up. Yeah, you're sending some, you did, but not anymore. This war is ending. This war is ending. And it even tells us, oh my goodness. Better, sir? There you go. Come on, get off my back. Fine. Oh, one day I'm going to write a book. Final article number 6,670. The Iraqi government announces Eid, a holiday. What's the blue title? And what happens after Eid? Final article number 6,671. Zidane, what's up? What's up? What do you want, Sudan? Sudan is attacking diplomatic mission is a crime punishable by death. Oh, really? Attacking diplomatic missions is a crime punishable by death. Is that right? Yeah, I am the head of Iraq's Supreme Judicial Council, Zidane. I am confirming on today, Tuesday, that, the attacks on diplomatic missions are a serious crime. And it affects the country's external security and may result in penalties up to and including the death penalty under Iraqi law. Oh, well, thank you for telling us, head of the Supreme Court, Judicial Court of Iraq. What's the blue title? Iran's actions are punishable by death then, I guess, huh? You're saying that attacking diplomatic missions is a crime that's punishable by death. Well, they've attacked you guys and many other Middle East countries, so yeah, I guess they qualify for the noose. Final article number 6,672. Barzani raises the Kurdistan attacks and oil, and Asakuda files with Baghdad. The blue title says there are no issues. There are no issues with Kurdistan, and there aren't. There aren't. Their oil is moving. They found a way to bypass. They're doing very well, and they're the ones that are going to help to form the government when they bring the third president. The third president is already in Baghdad, but they need to tell you about it. We'll go to the next page. Let's go to page 334. And we're going to final. What just happened here? Oh, my word. It makes me log in, Jan. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Can you help me with this?
Unplug it.
Thanks, man. I went to the third page and it says I have to re-log in. Unbelievable. So give it a second while it does that. And in the meantime, yeah, I'd like to tell you, last night I came into a premium in ktfolways.com around 9:30, and I stuck around for an hour. I like coming in there and playing or answering questions, or I communicate with my teams in there, and everybody in premium, witnesses what I'm doing. They just don't interfere. They just witness it. And here we go. So we're turning now to page 334. But what I was going to say is that what I put, oh, you know what? Why don't I save that for dessert? Yeah, what I put into premium last night, continue to, don't say anything premium. You know what it means. But last night I gave you a keyword. What was the keyword? Popcorn. I'll save that for dessert. Final article number 6,673, the White House. The war will end soon. How many times have we seen that? How many times have we seen that? That the war will end soon? The answer is 4. The White House. The war will end soon and oil prices will return to $60. Yeah, without it. I mean, here, let me read more of it. Kevin Hassett, the White House economic advisor, said that the war against Iran, it will end in the very near future. Hassett stated that the level of coordinated release of oil reserves could increase if necessary, given the market volatility related to the war in Iran. And he's predicting that the oil prices are going to return into the range of about $50 to $60 a barrel. I agree. In fact, what is the blue title? I believe it to be true. I believe these words to be true, without a doubt. Now, the next article, family, is a special one for you. In fact, that the whole thing is highlighted. It is extremely important for your study. We want you to pay close attention to this article. Final article number 6,674. The coordinated framework is under pressure. The financial file is becoming an American bargaining chip in Baghdad. Now listen carefully. The coordination framework is under pressure. Who's putting pressure on the coordinated framework, family? Who's putting pressure on it? Who's putting pressure on the, I'm sorry, family, I'm in pain and I'm trying my best to slow down here. Who is putting pressure on the coordinated framework? Let's see. I believe I found home. Oh, welcome, Johnson. Welcome to your new home, your family here. Juan is saying Trump. No. Jeff says a Trumpster. No. Trump don't care about the coordinated framework. You don't pay attention to them. The Donald Trump butter makes everything butter. I like that. The bosses, the envoy, no, Trump bosses, Treasury, Donald J. Trump is Maximus. That's great. No, Trump doesn't care a Maximus nor a minor about the coordinated framework, because whatever they say means nothing. They want it to Malachi, like we're going to pay attention to the coordinated framework. Who's putting pressure on the coordinated framework right now? Let's see, the people, no, the Kurds, the U.S. Treasury, Sudani, the courts, Treasury, Sudoku. Who's that? God, oh, that's a good one, Toy VP. Contractors, okay. Well, you know what? I think that all of your answers qualify, but may I throw one in there too that you can consider? The coordinated framework is getting pressure from Iran. Now you may say, but there's nothing left of them. Pressure from who? Militants. Yeah, that's the proper word, I suppose. There are no leaders. There are no generals. There's nobody in command. There's not a second, third, fourth, fifth in command. There's no. But what is there instead? What's in the streets? Radicals, terrorists, disorganized people that have little groups that are going around causing trouble. Those that feel that, oh, I want revenge for you killing the supreme leader, you know, those groups. So the pressure is from Iran onto inside of Iraq's coordinated framework. Hey, man, where's the money? We can't get no more money. What do you mean you can't get no more money? Get us the money. We're losing power here. We don't have anybody in command. We don't even have weapons. What's up? Well, maybe you can come into Iraq. What? Maybe you can come into Iraq. Hey, he says we can come into Iraq. We should go there. Are we done here in Iran? Yeah, don't you think? I guess so. How you feel? How is Ali? Better. He misses his right arm, but no, we're all okay. You want us to come into Iraq? Yeah. Okay. So, in my opinion, the pressure is being put on the coordinated framework from the remaining, the remaining nonsense. What the heck? Oh, that's French.
I know
Hey.
what it says, but that's,
It's not bad.
it was a date.
Yeah, I can see it's a date. I can read that. I can read I understand it. Yeah, we don't want to give dates or rates. So this article, fine article number 6,674. America has the bargaining chip, the blue chip. Let's read it again. The coordinated framework is under pressure. The financial files is becoming an American bargaining chip in Baghdad. Listen to that. The financial files, the monetary reform, we're in control of it. The financial file is becoming an American bargaining chip in Baghdad. Of course, we got all of our teams in Baghdad. We got the whole 8th floor of the CBI. So what's going on? Read the blue title. America has the bargaining chip and the trump card. Pressure is mounting on the coordinated framework as the impact of the United States measures related to the financial oversight and transfer channels widen. At a time when the financial file has emerged as one of the Can I change that? Can I change that? With your permission. At a time when the monetary reform file has emerged as one of the most effective tools and influence in Washington's relationship with Baghdad, instead of direct political messaging, compliance tools, financial audits, and control on the dollar transaction are being employed, imposing a new reality in the Iraqi economy and presenting the government and ruling powers with a difficult test regarding reforming your banking system, stupid, and closing the loopholes for manipulation. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The auctions are closed. Iran is they're definitely closed. They cannot manipulate no more. Okay. Raise the value of your currency. Stop being stupid. The article itself goes on and it talks a little bit more about what's going on in the sense of what we've accomplished. In fact, here, this last part down here. Ultimately, the financial file, the monetary reform file, whatever you want to, okay. Ultimately, the financial file is no longer a technical detail pertaining solely to the central bank and commercial banks. It has become an area where politics, economics, and influence intersect. Yeah. And we are taking it apart. Those are your articles, family, that I wanted to share with you. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you. Give me a second. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, it's going away. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our team's report in Iraq, and I'm not going to go into it deeply, family. The reason I'm not going to go deep is because it deals with too much military. Thank you. Somebody texted you're praying for me. It's my left side in the back. The only kidney I still have. It. You didn't mark it. How am I supposed to know? When I left off with you yesterday, we're gonna like maybe speak. I still got so much to share with you. You be with me, God. You be with me, God. You be with me. I left this part with you last night when I was with you. I love you too. Television is showing replays of Alok's speech. You know, where he was saying that there's no rate change that's going to come. Even when the government is formed. He is saying that we must concentrate on stability. He says we have to concentrate on stability, you know, security and stability. This little excrement is a piece of work, man. To which I said, thank you. And I said, I told you yesterday, I said, he's just such a knucklehead, man. Yesterday around 3, I read this part to you then because, yeah, I was with you at 4. But, yeah, I read this part to you. Sir, no, he's answering some questions. No, we didn't go to wherever, and no, we haven't been outside. There's a lot going on outside. And then he gives me, you know how he breaks it down with the ABC and all that stuff? He gave me that, but I cannot read that to you. But I can read this. So the coordinated framework is saying that since Iran is still able to keep the straits closed this on the 16th day, that they will send off rockets to all areas in the region. They say no prime minister is going to be named and no government will be formed, and they are winning the battle, and the CF can name whoever they want then. I simply said, okay, copy, whatever. I'm not even going to worry about it. Continuing. Okay, we can see from where we're hiding, we have another rocket was just shot down. It was headed for the U.S. Embassy in Baghdad. Thank goodness our forces got that one before they hit you again. Now, this is the part where I was telling you that they say, they being CF, they say to the remaining cells, get in here. And that's why there's about 90 cells in Iraq from Iran, which are causing trouble. Watch. We have outlaw militia, and they are everywhere. Somehow they've come into our country and they are targeting all of the oil refineries and gas supplies in Kurdistan region. They're trying to hit them with drones. Television is showing us that the supreme leader in Iran gave 3 ultimatums to the United States. One was for the United States that you have 30 days to remove all troops from inside of Iraq, Doha, Qatar, and several other Middle East countries that they mentioned. They want all of you out, like we're leaving. Number 2, They said something about the United States of America needs to pay them. I remember that. This is 2 days ago. They said the United States of America needs to pay them for the sanctions that's been on them. It's like $800 billion or something like that. They want $800 billion from America for us kicking their ass. Oh my goodness. Or something like that. And third one was they have the right to deploy nuclear deterrent weapons. So they said if it's not, they said if it's not us that send it, then we're teaming up with China and with Russia, and they'll take action against America. To which I said, he's stupid. I said, laughing out loud. That's why China and Russia are not paying attention to Iran. Thank you for the update, gentlemen, but I wouldn't worry about it. Then they say, but Mr. Frank, they're also showing Russia and China news. And they are putting on there that they are 100% behind Iran and they support Iran totally. And if whatever military action is needed, they support the sobriety of Iran. Sobriety. So this is on the news here, and they're showing it. So it also showing that any drop of orders, so what? It comes through the streets. They are allowed to trade China. This got all broken up. But what he's trying to tell me is that China and Russia told Iran, "We got you, buddy. We'll protect you from the U.S. of A." To which I say, where are they? Continuing. But, Mr. Frank, that's exactly why the coordinated framework today postponed the naming of the prime minister until the war is over. Because they feel now they could win against Soudani. And they know that one of the exemptions they said tonight was all U.S. troops must leave Iraq. So they do. So if they do that, they're going to put Maliki back in. This is turning out to be very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. And they showed us, they showed all this underground. They still have 100% everything underground. And oh my goodness. Now I know it's backwards, but look at the fear. Look at the fear that they're putting into these innocent Iraqi citizens. They say that they're feeding Americans. Of course not. There's nobody there to defeat us. And now they're saying, "Oh yeah, we're in control now. Yeah. We told all the American troops. We gave them 3 things, okay? And one of them we said, American troops, you got to get out of here. You got to get out of here, okay? And then my guys tell me, and because if you guys leave, I mean, look, Maliki's going to come back in. This is very, 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 very bad. And it's everything. And they're showing us on TV that they've got a lot of stuff underground. Those are old videos. Everything underground, also above the ground, but they're showing all the stuff above the ground has been destroyed. But anything deep, they're deep in the tunnels. They're saying that they're still there, deep in the ground, and they say that they're still able to fire rockets and stuff that people, and they still have so much underground. So we just really afraid now that we're never going to see any kind of rate change because it looks like whatever. I mean, but look at this. Look at this fear. And it's not justified. None of it is true. All of it is psychological warfare. Because that's all Iran has left. Threats. Except for the cells that are in Iraq. And they are causing problems. And that's where you should focus your prayers. Continuing. So yeah, they want to take back the last part. They want to take back our country. To which I said, I'll tell you what. I said, I tell you what. I tell you what. Let's not worry about the rate change. Let's worry about you guys. My prayers are with you and your families. Stay with our friends. Stay inside. And like I always say, let's wait till the smoke clears, gentlemen. And in my heart, I believe it's going to clear before the end of this month. Intel shows that China cannot afford a war. Russia is already involved in a war. All they're doing is giving Iran false hopes because they know that there's no way they can help Iran. There's nothing for them to go and help. There's nothing left for them to defend. Give these words some thought as you say your prayers tonight. I love you guys so much. Be safe. Continuing. Now, as far as the coordinated framework, they just smell blood. They just smell blood in the water. They just see a tiny little crack, and they're trying to exaggerate it, amplify it with their lies. They have no teeth in their bark. Don't pay attention to them. But tell me more about the cells in Iraq. Mr. Frank, and that's why the framework did what they did today. They were about to name Sudani after Eid, but now they say they got a chance to win with this because they have China and Russia that's going to help them. They're going to take over our country, and we're going to be stuck with Maliki again. It won't be never right. It won't be never right. So this turned mighty fast and bad, where we can't even go out of our houses. It's terrible here. Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is where your prayers are going to be tonight, okay? These people, these innocent Iraqis, are scared out of their mind, and what they're scared of is doesn't even exist. Can't even go out of our house. It's terrible here. We have all this militia in the streets, and we're not sure if you know. They're looking for investors. These punks in the streets that came from Iran, they're looking for investors and anybody with American interests. But they're flying drones all over the place. And we see the rockets and the missiles. This never happened before. This never happened before. No, of course not. They were never there. Like, cockroaches scatter, gentlemen. And they scattered into your area because the cowards, like maybe Allah, definitely the coordinated framework, that's where the pressure's coming from. So they're looking for investors. They're looking for anybody with American interests. They're looking for Americans. They want to kill them all. But they're flying their drones all over the place. We've never seen the rockets and missiles like this. This has never happened before. Our security, our stability is gone. And now the framework is thinking that they're going to get Maliki back and postpone naming Sudani as our next prime minister? To which I said, I understand, gentlemen. Here. No, there's no, never mind. God, I'm so tired. That was Sid, Jan. Remind me to call him.
Okay.
Where was I? Oh, I was reading. Oh, and it threw up on me, dear God. It's okay, God. It's okay. Be with me, please. Get me through this. Get me through this. Give me a second, family. I understand, gentlemen. I thank you for your input. I'm sorry that you're going through this. We were so close to this, Frank. We were so close. And then the war started. It's so sad to know that it was so close. But it's gone for good now. I have to deal with your emotions, family. I have to deal with their emotions. I have to deal with my emotions. And let us pray for each other, because I think you know the truth about what's going on. Remember, I am here to respect your intel. As you also remember, I believe I know more than you do. Wink. And I say this to you in my opinion solely. Yes, Carol. Welcome. You're brand new, huh? Welcome, Carol. Welcome to your KTFA family. Oh, I don't know, about 12 years, 15 years. Every Tuesday it's backwards. And everybody at KTFA knows it, except our dear, sweet Carol. But she knows now. The other days, it's normal. Yeah. Why, Frank? Because on Tuesdays I set up the camera here and it's backwards, and I have no choice but to show you the backwards image. Okay? Okay, Frank. And that's why I told him, I said, look, I know that you're hurting. And remember, I'm here to respect you. Okay? Miriam Johnson, you only have one kidney? Then you know the pain I have, don't you? It feels like somebody actually sticks a cold, thick knife in your back and then twists it. You don't feel that it's pulled out, but you feel that it stays in there, and you gotta wait for the pain to go away. Continuing. I want you to stay put, stay where you're at, stay with, my friends will take care of you. It would probably be too dangerous if you tried to leave your country right now. Frank, the television has this too. So basically, here's the summary. You know how he gives me those breakdowns? Here's what he did. The Iranian spokesman mentioned that the Straits of Hormuz isn't completely closed. Duh. It's just restricted for the U.S., for Israel, and their allies. No. The U.S. has been asking other countries to help keep the passage open, but a lot of them are declining to get involved. You got one thing right. So it's more like a selective restriction rather than a total shutdown. Oh, this is you, Omar. That's right. Okay, I'll take that. I did say that, yeah, okay, they did, hit a couple of ships, but that's it. And there's no mines, and there's there's nobody there from Iran stopping any ships to go through. The problem is that the ships don't want to go through because they're scared cockaless. And I told him, I said, yeah, we have the same report. I said, we have the same report, and I put it in the same place in the toilet. um, And then we reached a part where we couldn't communicate. I felt bad. I asked, I said, is there any way we can find out? Frank, I sent that over. I still haven't heard anything back from the guys yet today. So as soon as I hear anything, I'll let you know. So we were a little bit concerned about their safety. And I said, okay, I'm praying for them. And then around 4:02, they responded and they gave another report. Television says that Baghdad and Erbil have reached agreements to export all oil through Turkey through the Cheyenne Port pipeline. I said, thank God, gentlemen. We were expecting that. And this is extremely encouraging for the budget to open. Are you guys safe, by the way? Are you, all these questions I ask. And then they say, this is it, Frank. That's just about the whole flow. So the rich can make money and keep making money. It won't have anything to do with the budget. It's just with him to make money, to get rich. And Herbal, they agreed with Herbal for that reason, just like that when it was about them making money. But when it comes to the citizens, our constitutional rights, they can't come up with an agreement for 23 years. They're just in a really bad mood, to which I said, yeah, it's sad. Now, what we have is these bad people that are going from house to house, block to block, looking for you Americans, trying to kill you. They scare us, so we stay indoors, and then after this is all military, all what I did to help them, and we're done. So yeah, would you like a bank story? No, I'm serious. If not, we can say goodbye now. I can end it now. But would you like a bank story? Let's end it with the bank story, and well, we'll end it with dessert. I promised you dessert. TL, it's such a powerful report today. Thank you. Well, you're welcome from FRANK26 teams. You're welcome. And now I ask you, do you want a bank story? Okay. Now, this is what's interesting about this bank story. I haven't heard it. While we were doing our UB2B, we had a gentleman that called. I read the text, and he says, I have a bank story. I said, that's nice. You want to share it? Yeah. And I said, good, thank you. Come on down. He says, I can't. Oh, you can't? Why? I'm at work. Oh, okay. Well, do me a favor. Go ahead and just call it in. Use a couple or as many voicemails as you need and leave the story. He says, you're an amazing storyteller. If you want, I can call you briefly in about 15 minutes and give you the details, because I'm going to be working late. I told him, I said, what I told you. I said, just leave me a... He says, I'm shy. I said, what? He says, I'm a little shy because my English is not my first language, but I'll try. I said, I could care less, man. He puts a smiley face, telling me. Yeah, you can't see his phone number there. So I said, I could care less, man. Your story will help people, okay? He says, okay, I'll try. This is a Chase Bank story. Here we go. And I have not heard it, so I'm very curious to see what this is about. Okay, the first one is right here. Here we go.
Well, Brother Frank, this is my humble experience.
My name is Emiliano. I am in Florida, and I have been receiving emails from JP Morgan Investment. So I decided last week to click in the link and fill the form. Right away, next day, I received phone calls, but I was working. So then today, they called me again, so I decided to call back. And I use a strategy to play safe um, because I'm not a wealthy person. So I call and I let them know why my calling because I don't have any money to invest or nothing. But I'm waiting, expecting something this year probably, and I would like to be ready and prepared because this is a strategy that I use. I've never been wealthy, so I don't know anything. So I want to learn, be ready, prepared to make the right decisions about generational wealth and investment and all that. So the person, once he asked me, and I told him all of that. He told me okay, and he then he asked me, can I ask you when the money when it come from? And I told him I haven't. I've been investing since 2009 in foreign currencies, and it's about to mature according to our studies. And he asked me which ones, and I told him Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong. And then he asked me around.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's the first phone. Hold on. Don't you dare end it. Okay, so continuing. And then what?
Hey, brother Frank, Emiliano again. So he asked me about how much do I have, and I just told him about the dome that I have more than 15 million around that room, and the Iraqi dinar I have a good amount, but all depends of the exchange rate. And I also asked him, and I would like to know about if you have a branch prepared. Ready trained with a data room machine that I can bring my currencies and everything. So I told them everything like that, relax, because I am a Lego, I don't know anything. And he, okay, of course, I will find you a branch. You find me a branch close to me, and we're gonna set up appointment for next week so you can go, and then we can help you out to prepare everything for your endeavor. When you're ready, everything happen. So I have an appointment. I will have an appointment next week, I think. The person called me right away, but I was working, so I had to call the lady back to set an appointment for next week to see what happened. So that's my humble opinion. It feels good because everything was smooth, no scam, no nothing. They treat me like a good client. So that's it. Blessing to you, your wife, and the family. Emiliano from Florida.
Well, muchísimas gracias, Emiliano de Florida. Thank you for your story. Now, let's talk about this real quick before I say goodnight to you and give you your dessert. Many of you are calling and you're asking for help. You want to know, how do I do this, Frank? How do I get a bank story? What do I say? What do I do? And I tell them that on every YouTube, I always teach. You just got to watch the whole YouTube. But let's teach it again. Family, you don't want to go into a bank, you don't want to call a bank with an attitude that you know more than they know. And you certainly don't want to talk about the Iraqi dinar in the sense of asking questions. When is it going to go up? How much? What do you know? Why don't you sell it? You know, whatever it may be. Don't go with that attitude. That was the old approach. What you want to do is you want to make an appointment. Now, how do you make an appointment? This was with Chase, right? So he picks up the phone and he calls Chase and he says, I'd like to talk to your wealth management department. Oh, okay, here's the email. You can, or here's the phone number. So he sends them an email. How many times have I read you emails from other people? Many. And they're very professionally done. Hi, you introduce yourself. Whatever you want to say, your background, whatnot. You have an investment that's going to mature. You have an investment that you're looking for a place that could take good care of you, to protect your financial investment. It's about to reach full maturity. So then they call you and they talk to you. And in that conversation, 9 out of 10 times, they will ask you, what is your investment? I'm invested in foreign currency. You can tell them which ones. Not a single one is telling us that it's a scam anymore. Not a single one. Oh, I may get someone tell me, oh yeah, they told me it was a scam. When? Oh, last month, last year. Yeah, but not anymore. So that's what you want to do. You want to approach this professionally. Don't barge into the bank demanding that you want to talk to somebody. Barge into the bank and first of all, do you have an account with them? And if you don't, it would behoove you to open an account. You have a relationship with them. Number two, I'd like to talk to the wealth management department. Let me see, Chase, that would be JP Morgan. Well, sure, here's their phone number, here's their email, here's whatever. Thank you very much. And the next step is that you send them an email introducing yourself, what you have, and you're looking for someone to help you financially, to protect you, to take care of you. Oh, that's me, that's me, that's me, that's me. The bank says, yeah. And then once you do that, they look you up. They look you up. I mean, sure, of course they look you up. And when they realize your potential, ooh, you become Mr. Clampett, and they become Mr. Drysdale. So there it is in a nutshell. Alrighty, can't think of anything else. How about you, Tink? I know I have dessert. Family, I do have other things, but I'm so sorry to tell you that I'm in a little bit of pain right now. A little bit of pain. Looky here. You see this? The next time that we're together, what I'll do is I'll introduce you to this. This is a letter that came back. I'm not showing you the top part because it has his name, but wait. This is Merrill Lynch. So this gentleman sends this to me and he says, hey, Frank, check this out. This is what they said to me. Did you tell them you have foreign currency? Yeah. Dear Mr. So-and-so, I'm looking forward to our meeting on Friday, March the 20th at 11 a.m. in the morning. In preparation for our meeting, please see the agenda below. Number one, the purpose of your meeting. Number two, understanding your investment personally and your goals. Number three, the current financial situation. Dinars. Number four, what's important to you in a relationship with a financial advisor? That you protect me. And number five, what are the next steps that you want to accomplish? If there are any additional topics you would like to add to this agenda, please contact me. I'd be happy to add them. Best regards, so-and-so. So Merrill Lynch responded to my friend and said, yeah, okay, we're going to talk to you. And that's what you'll do. So that was one of the letters, or one of the things that I did want to show you from over here. Oh, yeah. This is funny. Did y'all see this? Iran issues a new banknote. It's so stupid. It has no value. Oh, that is really comical. Azerbaijan, if I'm pronouncing that right, that's BAKU. They're saying the Central Bank of Iran has put 10 million real banknotes into circulation in a number in a number of banks in the country starting today. The reports say that this was done through the Bank of Iran. According to the information, the Bank of Iran put the banknotes in question into circulation in order to ensure liquidity of the country's. But unfortunately, the currency has like 15 zeros to it. Ah, this is from one of my friends. You remember I told you? Water. Water is the issue in this war, not only to move oil, but for to drink. Iranians don't have any water. Iranians are high deep in the mountains. So they are hard to kill while the Americans are exposed. But the United States of America can cut their water off and choke them out. They're in big trouble. Yeah. This was pretty cool. Let me see if I can do it this way. Let me see and stretch it out. This is a poster in Iran. This is a poster in Iran. And it's a billboard. It's a gigantic billboard. Now, what's cool about it is that it's a gigantic billboard, and you're going to see the bridge, suspension bridge. And it's a billboard displaying the Last Supper and proclaiming Jesus as the Messiah. This is appearing on the streets of Iran. Look at this. The supreme leader. Yeah, God's watching you. This is too funny. It's a personal one, but somebody says, "Hey, Frank, you see that?" Yeah, what about it? My wife is against me having a fish tank, so I got a tropical fish screensaver. I'm trying to be like you. Oh, that is so good. I like that one. Oh my goodness, there's so many more things to share, but I think what we'll do is we're going to stop now, family. And let me say thank you before I give you your dessert. Let me say thank you to those of you that helped us with walking sticks medical treatment. God bless you from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my soul, my spirit. I thank you. If we don't have enough every 2 weeks, my wife and I, we dig into our pockets and we send him what he needs. But for those of you that help us, thank you so much. And all of this money, it's going through PayPal, right? PayPal will take 30% of it. Then what is left, I have to pay taxes on it, which is probably another 30%. So that's why we have to supplement. Where you send $50 for walking stick, it's actually like $25. Well, it's actually like $20 because then I have to pay taxes on it too. But it doesn't matter. I'm so humbled and grateful for your help. And for these are the people that helped us tonight. Marvin Baylor, thank you. Mordecai, you're as faithful as my heartbeat. Thank you, Mordecai. Ronald Jellin. Ronald, you recently came into our fold, and you have been a leader. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. Michael R. God bless you, Michael. Above and beyond. Thank you. Silent Night, a recent new member, also part of our family. Thank you. Jeff Hennings, as always, thank you. Simplify. Akaya Nova, God bless you, thank you. Jack Roberts, not that I know it's, Huh? Jax. Okay. Jax Roberts. Now that I know it's a lady, I'll act accordingly. Thank you. Thank you. She's from the EU. From England? Wow. Silent Night. Galway. Galway girl, Mr. Holiday. Hi guys. How y'all doing? I hope you're okay. You say that I exposed you. No, not really. Oh, your face. You had a gave us the bank story. You exposed me. Accent. Oh, I exposed your accent. Be blessed, brother. They treated me like a normal client. And again, hold on, he's saying some more. Be blessed, brother. They treated me like a normal client because I didn't have money, and they know that. And again, I used my lack of knowledge because I've never been wealthy, you know, as a strategy. I humbled myself and I worked my way in. Let's see what happens next week. But I'll test you. I'll text you. I'll text you, and you read it. Okay. Okay, brother. Okay. He said, and you read it. Actually, people said you speak very good English. You speak it the English muy bueno. Alrighty, I think we're done, right? And did I get my cookies? How many?
No.
No? Where are we at? What's
788.
we don't even have 800 thumbs up yet?
In a minute you will.
Oh my goodness. Well then what would you think I should really give the dessert thing? Should I give dessert?
If we get 1,000.
If we get 1,000, I get a cook.
dessert.
Huh?
If we get 1,000, you'll get
I
dessert.
get dessert, yeah, that's about it. But I have to give dessert because, oh man, I'm in pain. I want to end this. I have to. All right. Understand. Okay, the dessert. Last night I went into premium and I said, guys, my teams gave me a keyword. You want to know what it is? And they said, no. They said, yeah, what is it? I said, the keyword is popcorn. For those of you that were with me last night in premium, what does popcorn mean? What was the key word? What did it mean? Let's see if anybody can remember who posted. Hold on. I'm just curious, that's all. What did I tell you popcorn meant? Let's see. Okay. Nicole got the popcorn. Wow. Nope. That's interesting. Give Frank a cookie or two, a show to watch. No. Although, remember I said they were counting them? Remember I told you they were counting them? Give Frank a show to watch. Call him what? Popcorn for the movie. I cook great cookies, apple pie. When I hear popcorn, I think of a movie. Sit back and watch a show. Drones kill, boom, boom, boom. When something blows up, boom. Now I know there was only like about 200-300 of you that were on last night.
Toy posted.
Where's Toy? Did he post it? Earlier?
Right now.
It's not. Baby, I don't have Toy anywhere on my screen.
Oh, it'll come up in a minute.
Oh, I see him now. What the Iranians were saying as bombs went off. You're the only one. You're the only one. Hold on, before I give you the dessert. 505 Barbershop. You look like you're new. Welcome. Welcome to your KTFA family. Now, you're saying that you've lost your receipt. All right. Did you buy it with a check? The canceled check is a receipt. Did you save the envelope that it came in? It's post stamped. That can serve as a receipt. Call the people that you bought the dinars from. Ask them if they have a copy because maybe you paid for it with your credit card. If they don't, then call your bank and give them very specifically the time, the date, the month, the week, everything they can of when you bought those dinars with that credit card. That credit card belongs to the bank. The bank can give you your statement, and the statement shows where you bought your dinars. I've just given you 4 ways for you to back yourself up. God bless you. Now back to what I was doing, and by the way, you're welcome. That's right, Matthew. You were with me last night. Yeah. You see, family, the Iraqis are staying indoors, right? But they look out. Oh, excuse me. The Iranians. These are the Iranians. They look out of their homes and they count the explosions. And every time that they see an explosion, they go, popcorn. And there's another explosion.